talking about it is irresponsible. I've not wanted to talk about it because I don't think that that's helpful. I think the evidence is to the contrary. So that's why I've remained quiet about the subject, and now you forced me to talk about it.
Well, talking about what's actually being projected, which you, I think as an actor, wouldn't have responsibility for. You're playing the character, right?
It can be dangerous.
Yeah, and what we see is
a reflector.
Like, if I go monotone and I just like start putting out the words, it can end up being received based on the spirit in the person encountering those words. But it's similar to text, providing, producing those symbols, those expressions. But whatever spirit's in you, you'll interpret it that way. Even though it could have been interpreted 2, 3, 4, 1,000 ways.
So, like, should prophelicity be something that you display, or is it a tool? Can prophelicity be a tool for agape, let's say?
I think so. I'm reminded of what's that guy who just did the rant about the orthobros and magic and stuff?
James Lindsay.
James Lindsay, yeah. I feel like he kind of uses prophelicity in a artful way to some extent, where it's like he is intentionally putting on a particular dance as a tool for drawing awareness to the phenomenon, which is obviously dangerous. Like,
can be dangerous.
Yeah.
To reflect back at you things that you do need to know about yourself out of genuine concern for you. It's like a mirror, it's like an intelligent mirror that doesn't cause you to obsess on something that's actually not important because you can't figure out what it is. But it's actually, the more decent your friend group, the better job they will do at letting you know what you need to know and insulating you from things that are probably not in your interest to know. And
that's what creates the community between two actors. This transfer back and forth between those two people.
Right, that's where the Jungian stuff, I think, comes in. You have this sort of transference, counter-transference relationship that is operating, if it's working effectively, harmoniously with the ego's confrontation with the self, right? Where it has to do that kind of Copernican revolution of realizing that it's actually not at the center.
You do not make a mirror reflect your image. It simply happens, and there is nothing you can do to prevent it. Imagine for a moment that the flame of this candle is your consciousness. Light shines out from the flame and is reflected by the objects that surround it. What shines back from those objects is nothing other than the same light which came from the candle. As a matter of fact, what shines back is literally the candle's own reflection, which just so happens to be rather bright. But because the surfaces are not ideal reflectors, you can't tell. But if I hold the candle up to something smooth, its reflection is obvious.